My name is Sumin Wu, and I'm a senior in the Medill School of Journalism, Media, and Integrated Marketing Communications. Of the 7 English and journalism classes I took at Delaney High School in Timonium, Maryland, I was lucky enough to be taught by Maria Hiassen in 5 of them, in her capacity as both an English teacher and an advisor to the student newspaper, the Delaney Griffin. Mrs. Hiassen's total exuberance for everything and everyone she teaches came across in each of those classes. I always wondered how her energy appeared constantly limitless, since I was often on the receiving end of her late night and early morning emails about stories and deadlines. I realize now that her seemingly boundless enthusiasm was the strongest testament to her dedication as a teacher. Her excitement made students excited, and her work ethic made us want to work harder. Mrs. Hiassen cultivated my love of the English language both as an art and as a medium to share and use. In her English classes, she taught us about argumentative writing and the power of words in literature. In her journalism classes, she taught us that people are at the core of every story and, of course, not to use the Oxford comma. She pushed us as writers, but also as human beings, because she knew we could work harder, write better, and create something of which we could truly be proud. Often, Mrs. Hiassen stayed long after school had let out for the day to keep the newspaper on track, and was the driving force behind its honors from Baltimore Student Media and the Columbia Scholastic Press Association. She stood up for reporters when administrators would complain about stories or interviews. She was the one who taught us how to dig. I am grateful to Mrs. Hiassen for many things, but most of all, for her trust in her students and in helping them grow. I would often walk into English class to see my name scrawled on the board assigned to possible newspaper stories I didn't know I was writing or think I could handle reporting. But she would always reassure me of my abilities, taking chances on a 15-year-old who loved writing but wasn't sure what to do with it. Mrs. Hiassen is a true force of nature. She exemplifies persistence and the value of developing a strong work ethic. I consider it an incredible privilege to be taught by someone as kind, passionate, and personally invested in your growth as she was and is. And there is no doubt in my mind that I am not alone in sharing this sentiment. Congratulations, Mrs. Hiassen, on receiving the Distinguished Secondary School Teacher Award. I can think of no one more deserving.